What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim's Sports Talk post-game analysis here. The Chicago Bears take down Washington in Washington's house, 40-20. Justin Fields, 15 for 29, 282 yards, 4 touchdowns, throwing them all to DJ Moore. Just kidding. 3 of them to DJ. 8 for 233 touchdowns. That's where we'll start. If you were a cornerback in Washington today, you were getting the business handed to you. St. Juice got some. Fuller got some. Forbes definitely got some. And everybody got handed their butt by DJ Moore today. Terrible day for Washington secondary. And it starts with Jack Del Rio. Jack Del Rio has this mindset that with a mobile quarterback, instead of using your linebacker to spy and make sure they don't get loose on you, he decided to tell his pass rushers that can get after the quarterback to stay in your lane and try to keep them contained. What did that do? It slowed down your pass rush because now they're not even trying to get to the quarterback. They just want to make sure they stays in the pocket. And it allowed Justin Fields, who has been tough as far as accuracy, as far as protecting the football. Now you have a quarterback who's a top 10 pick? You have a quarterback that is allowed to sit there with 5-yard radius around him, clean as a pocket can get, and just pick you apart. How bad do you think Justin Fields is almost any quarterback would succeed with that. Literally, you could give almost any quarterback, let alone a top 10 pick, the opportunity with the cleanest pocket that he could have ever asked for. And then, what do you know? He kills you in the first half. It was 27 points in the first half. Justin Fields had 5 scoring drives in a row. Touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. And then 3rd down and 9, you leave DJ Moore wide open. 3rd down and 10, again, DJ Moore wide open, this time in the end zone. Opening drive. Like, look at this. Go to the play-by-play. Touchdown drive to start the game. Look at this. 3rd and 9, DJ Moore, 58 yards, 1st down to Washington 16. 3rd and 14, it's worse than this, at the 3rd and 10. Wide open, DJ Moore, 20 yards, end zone, touchdown. That's a joke. This has been a horrible offense this year. They have struggled mightily. But instead, on 3rd and 14, instead of bringing any pressure, you allow Justin Fields all day, and then on top of that, you leave their number 1 target wide open, in zone. This isn't man-to-man, where he can just cross somebody up and leave somebody in their dust. No, you just leave a wide open, missed assignment gap zone. That's not on Del Rio. That's on Percy Butler getting the touchdown. That's on Derek Forrest allowing the big play. Right? But it doesn't matter because the start is you're not getting any pressure on a young quarterback that has struggled throughout his career. He has lost 13 straight games. But you made it so easy for Justin Fields. Yeah, I mean, it's just nuts. We had no run game to speak of today. Offensive line and Brian Robinson looked horrible. Brian Robinson's the only one that got carries all day. 6 carries, 10 yards. 6 carries, 10 yards. Meanwhile, the Bears are converting 1st downs on 3rd and 7 with the run game. Cody Barton and Jamin Davis, what are you doing? How are you allowing a 3rd and 7 conversion in the run game? We had a couple of big turnovers. Those hurt big time. Sam Howell throwing a pick over the middle. Not good. It was late, way late on the ball looking for Curtis Samuel. Stroman got the pick. Logan Thomas, he had a fumble fighting for extra yards, and they strip it from him. He had a great day, though. 9 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown, but he did fumble it, and it was a big, costly fumble. We did get a little bit of pressure eventually in the second half. Jonathan Allen had a sack. Montez had a sack and a half, and then Chase also had the half sack. Even though I don't really count that sack between those two because it was a 0-yard run play. But nonetheless, the stat sheet says it. And you know what's funny is with all that, with how poorly we played and how poorly Jack Del Rio called the game, we still had a chance to be down by 7. But then Joey Sly strikes, missing a field goal and just killing our momentum. Killing it. Yeah, I mean, this is tough, man. 7 for 15 on third down efficiencies for the Bears, and they only started failing because they started running the ball later. We were 6 for 12 on third down. But we failed on a 3rd and 1 early in the game. We did make a comeback on the time of possession, but that doesn't matter when you're losing by 20. Clean game. Only 1 penalty for us all game. That's good. Very clean. Only 3 penalties against them. And I'm not blaming the refs. I mean, some of you may complain about the refs. And, the refs aren't perfect. I hate refs. Me and refs go way back. I hate refs. Ever since when I was playing little league basketball, I hated them. Or whatever, city league basketball. But I'm not blaming the refs here, man. This is on us. We can't leave DJ Moore that wide open. I mean, DJ Moore just had it way too easy, man. Way too easy. This is tough. And Emmanuel Forbes got benched. We had Danny Johnson on the field on the most important 3rd down of the game. In that moment, big 4th quarter, need a stop. Emmanuel Forbes is on the sideline. Danny Johnson's in the game, covering DJ Moore. Emmanuel Forbes was benched today. Benched. That's the level we had tonight. There's not much positive to take away from this game, other than, Sam Howell, he's a tough son of a gun. He is a tough son of a gun. He still needs to learn the offense. He needs to get that ball out quicker. He needs to understand where the receivers are going to be so he can, he's good on his first read, but when he comes back to the second read, he needs to see it before he really lets it loose, right? It's like, if you see the linebacker way out of position and covering the guy you're covering, you have to realize that, hey, that means he left the void open. Just come back and throw it. At least cock back and get ready to throw it. If you do look back and before you actually release the football, you see a safety crashing down or something like that, just turn it into a pump fake. That's fine. But be ready to just launch it when you come back. Depending on the play, obviously. Some plays you can't just come back and just start throwing the football. It's just, you have to understand the offense and when you can and can't do that. And some things are like that for him. He's got to learn and throwing guys open. He did do better at it at times. I think EB is stressing that. I do like EB still. I'm still an EB fan. I really am. I can see progressions. One big thing I saw today was a hot route. A hot route. They sent the blitz and immediately, I've been crying about it. You can go back and watch my film reviews. I'm like, Curtis, turn your head around. Give Sam Howell an option when they're sending a full blitz. He did it today. Smart. I'm glad they're starting to figure out the hot routes. That's good. That's going to be helpful down the road. Sam Howell padded stats there at the end. He ended up with 388 yards on the day. He had a good day throwing the football, though. He did have that one bad pick, but overall, I did like his performance. I thought he did, and he is a tough guy running that football. Jeez. He just refused to go down at times. I like Sam. You know who I also like today? Chase Young. Chase Young was bringing heat. He was bringing pressure. He was forcing Justin Fields off his spot. I thought Chase Young had a really strong day. Really strong day. He only got a half stack on the stat sheet, but they don't record pressures. He was getting pressure. And he got Justin Fields off his spot, and he was the one that finally slowed Justin Fields down. As I said, you can tell based on how the defensive line started the game, they were just looking to contain Justin Fields. They were going to force Justin Fields to beat us through the pocket. And he did. Destroyed us in the pocket. Something that's going to tick me off is that on the offense, though, I don't know if EB is doing it or if it's the wide receiver coach. I don't know who it is. But on important plays, Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel need to be on the field. How in the world in the end of this game do you have, when you're down by 20, under 2 minutes to go, that is when you have Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis in the game. But yet, on the final drive last week against the Eagles, I see Byron Pringle, De'Ami Brown, and somebody else, not Terry McLaurin. I don't even know if Jahan was on the field sometimes. Jahan was finally on the field on that touchdown pass, obviously, but there was times we're going down the drive and we don't have our best receivers on the field. But now we put our best receivers on the field when the game's out of reach? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That is hilarious. Justin Fields had 282 yards of throwing. 230 went to DJ Moore. Robert Tonyan, the only other position group that had a catch was the tight ends. Cole Kmet, 5 for 42 and a touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 2 catches, 10 yards. They weren't even spreading the ball around. They just said, we're going to get it to DJ, and we left him open. That's unbelievable. Even though he did have Darnell Mooney open a couple times, he just missed him. Gave up another 5 sacks. I mean, some of them are on Hal. They really are. He holds on to the ball freaking long. But at the same time, our line is terrible. As we know, I'm not breaking news there. Not breaking news. I still can't get over our coaches. Yeah. Yeah, this is tough, dude. It's frustrating. It's annoying, And I didn't have us having a good year this year. I don't think we're that good. I think we're overrated as all get out by fans. I really do. But that being said, you still can win football games. I mean, people upset people all the time. You never know who's going to be the team that gets going. Because the one thing I did say that could be the cure to all that is if Sam Howell figures it out, when you have a great quarterback, a lot of your other blemishes go away, right? And Sam Howell's not quite there yet. He's got the arm. Oh, he had a touch pass to Terry McLaurin that was unbelievably beautiful to the left side, right over 2 defenders, and just dropped it in the basket. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. But man, oh man. I don't know if I'm missing anything as far as glaring stuff that I should say for this game, but this is tough to lose to an 0-4 team in a 40-20 blowout, and you were down 27-3 at half. Just ill-prepared, not ready to go. And the Bears wanted it more. I mean, you just think about that first 3rd and 1. They just destroy our offensive line and get us stuff. That's big. Big. But the Bears did it for Butkus, and good for them. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you for hitting the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You can join, become a channel member. 99 cents a month. Appreciate it if you did that too. I will see you next time. We'll be doing a film review on the road. I'm going out of town starting tomorrow night, so we will do that. But I will be doing the film review. I might even do it Saturday. I think I'm going to have time Saturday. So I may even do it Saturday. Stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out. As far as Sunday and Monday is concerned, I'm out on Monday. Will not be doing the stream on Monday because I have a wedding on Monday to go to. And then Sunday is up in the air. I might do a 12 o'clock game. And maybe I can get to the Sunday night game. Oh, no, it wouldn't be a 12 o'clock game. It would be 1 o'clock because I'd still be on the East Coast. But either way, I'm going to do as much streaming as I can while I'm on the road. I'm bringing my stuff, and we'll be good. But anyway, appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. And until next time, see ya!